Welcome to my super productive summer series. I want to make sure you stay super productive this summer. Plus, there has been exponential growth in listenership. Shout out to all my new listeners. So I've curated some of my most popular episodes from the past year to make sure you don't miss out on any super valuable content that was previously published. I'm dropping one replay episode every Thursday in addition to my brand new Monday episodes. To my longtime listeners, thank you so much for tuning in each week to Productivity Straight Talk. It has been an honor to help you take consistent, massive, focused action in your business. Now, on to this week's super productive summer series episode.
You are listening to Productivity Straight Talk with your host, Amber De La Garza. Amber is a sought-after productivity coach, trainer, speaker, and writer who gives entrepreneurs the straight talk on personal productivity. No BS fluff or overused jargon. Just actionable strategies to get results and succeed in business. And here is your host, Amber De La Garza, the Productivity Specialist.
Welcome, and thank you for listening to Productivity Straight Talk. Today is episode 15. How a rapid-fire power hour can get you back on track. If you are an entrepreneur who wants to take consistent, massive, focused action in your business and life, then you're in the right place, and I'm so glad you've joined me. My goal for you today is to have you learn how to clear your task list so that you can have more focused time to invest in your highest value activities. I'm really excited about this episode because the topic came up because I was actually sharing this strategy in one of my one-on-one coaching sessions with a client of mine. And I just remembered how absolutely powerful this strategy is. And I had to be reminded by being in a one-on-one coaching session, and yet I utilize this every single week. And I almost take it for granted because it's just become part of the way that I work. It is just something that I always do, and it makes me feel so good and much more productive. It's definitely a strategy that will set you up for a much more productive week because you'll be able to really carve out focused, uninterrupted time because you've already pre-planned by executing on a power hour. So let's dive right in and get straight to it. Do you often feel inundated with all of the tasks that you need to get done that seem to never get done? They roll over from day to day, week to week, and sometimes month to month. I bet you can relate. Some of those tasks are just pesky little ones that only take 2 to 5 minutes, and some of them are huge tasks that will actually, if done, move your business forward. And in fact, in this digital age where we have every sort of productivity app, and mind you, I have air quotes going around that, imaginable at our fingertips, and yet still, most entrepreneurs feel overwhelmed by the amount of tasks on their plate. The truth is that there's no productivity app out there that is going to help you be more productive. Those apps can make you more effective and more efficient, but productivity is investing your best time into your best activities. And I'm going to show you how the Power Hour is going to set you up for the most productive week. What if I told you that repurposing just 1 hour a week could vastly improve the extreme level of frustration, stress you feel juggling the never-ending tasks and eliminate those Monday blues? Well, it can. You just have to use that hour intentionally, and I'm going to show you how. Whether you desire more time with your family or more focused time to work on particular projects that's going to move your business forward, a weekly rapid-fire power hour is a must. Consistently doing one gives you the ability to have extreme laser focus so that you're fully present and most effective when completing those tasks that seem particularly hard to knock off your list. A weekly power hour can clean the slate by clearing your desk, even possibly your inbox, so that you can have more focused time on what matters most. The Power Hour should be performed as part of a weekly review, which is another part of the productivity system I utilize. It enables me to start off each week on Monday fresh and ready to tackle anything. In short, A power hour is a block of time set aside at the end of the week to work on small and specific tasks that pile up over the week. The purpose of the rapid fire power hour is to knock out as many tasks on your to-do list as possible. In fact, sometimes I like making it a game. How many tasks can I get knocked off in that 1 hour? It could be little 2-minute tasks like returning an email, reviewing a document, paying a bill, watching a short video clip, researching someone online. Honestly, the tasks are endless. And in fact, when I proposed this rapid fire power hour to my client in our coaching session, in 3 minutes, he was able to glance at his inbox and pull out 4 items that would fall within the rapid fire power hour session. It was quite powerful because 10 minutes earlier, he didn't even know what that was. And he was being annoyed by all of these little tasks that he felt like he needed to have his attention because you don't know when you're going to get to them. And so tasks seem to get done not because they're important, and sometimes not even because they're urgent, but rather because they're nagging at you and you're not sure if they're not done now, when are they going to get done? And if they're not done now and you don't know when they're going to get done, they perhaps can end up being urgent. Now, I'm not saying important, but an unpaid bill not responded to could become urgent. Email from a particular client could end up being urgent and important. And so what we do is, out of a default, is we respond to all of these little requests of our time, 2 minutes here, 1 minute here, 3 minutes there, and that we're never able to really focus on the task at hand, which should be your productive time that you're investing in your highest value activities. If you were to do these tasks sporadically throughout the week when they pop up, they would mess with your flow of whatever project you're working on and become big time wasters. This is actually the opposite of batching. If you've heard of batching, you know that it's most effective and efficient to combine light tasks together so that you can create momentum and efficiency. So let's just say instead of bouncing from an email to a phone call to writing copy for your website to reviewing a client document, it is most effective if you batch those types of items together. Well, in the rapid fire power hour, we're going to be batching all these tiny little tasks together to create the most efficiency in our workflow as possible. If you batch small tasks all together into a rapid fire power hour, you can complete all of those tasks back to back efficiently. If you complete small, quick tasks back to back as part of your weekly rapid fire power hour to knock out tasks effectively and efficiently, you will have more time. While taking care of necessary menial tasks doesn't directly grow your business, accomplishing them instead of ignoring them will greatly improve your productivity and the state of your business. So when I talk to people about being most productive, these are big tasks or projects or focused work that needs their attention. And yet what gets in the way are all of these little tasks that need to get done to run our businesses. And I feel that too many productivity experts only focus on the fact that you need to be most productive and work on your highest value activities. But give me a break. We are entrepreneurs. In one day, we might wear 20 different hats. We are the CEO, CFO, CMO. We are in charge of customer service. We are in charge of selling ourselves. We are in charge of balancing our books. Honestly, not all of those tasks fall under your highest value activities, and yet they still need to get done. And so the rapid fire power hour is a practical way to still do all of those small, menial tasks that need to get done, and yet right now, without doing the power hour, is actually taking more time to get done than needed. This is because of the sheer fact that if they did not get done in a timely manner, they would pop up sporadically as urgent, interfere with your focus, beg your attention away from your highest value activities, and potentially cause even greater problems. Don't let the low value tasks run your week. I want you to really spend your time during the week in proactive, productive blocks of time. And to do that, You need to have a particular time set aside to deal with these little pesky tasks. And so, there you have it. That is what the Power Hour is. I want you to ask yourself, as tasks come in, emails come in, documents come across your desk, wherever the information is coming from, I want you to ask yourself, does this have to be done now? Are there any repercussions if not done now? And can I do it during my Power Hour? So essentially, those are 3 questions, but all I ask myself, because I know what I'm talking about, is there any repercussion if I don't do this until Friday? If the answer is no, then it goes in my Power Hour. So the way that a task gets put in your Power Hour is if it's between anything less than 5 minutes, there's no repercussion if not responded to or completed right away. And then I want you to throw that in your Power Hour. The best strategy to utilize your Power Hour is to be extremely organized so that you can jump right into accomplishing those tasks. There's a few ways you can be organized. One is with your email. You could possibly create a folder that says Power Hour, and any emails that does not need your attention immediately, but could be a short response or a little researching, or for you just to identify what the next step is. If you're not committed to taking action upon the time that you actually read the email, then throw it in your Power Hour time to readdress. Papers that come across your desk. If it doesn't need your attention right away, put it in a folder that says Power Hour, and during your Power Hour, you can review that. We also get information and tasks from multiple other areas, but I recommend you putting it on your task list and categorizing it as your Power Hour. Or, if you're not using categories, put the due date as Friday. That way, when your Power Hour comes up on Friday, you can look at your to-do list and go ahead and work straight down it to try and get rid of as many of the tasks as possible. Honestly, chopping off your to-do list and marking it off and getting it done, you are going to feel so productive. In fact, you might get a burst of energy with just the feeling of not having those lingering tasks on your to-do list. And what that will do is free yourself up to focus, free yourself up for creativity, free yourself up from the obligation of having to respond to people right when they email you or to complete something just to get it off your to-do list. During the week, I want as many blocks of focused action time to focus on your high value activities as possible. And the only way you can do that is to clear the slate so that you're not feeling guilty or obligated or distracted by all of those to-dos. So in a nutshell, your rapid fire Power Hour is 60 minutes, and I'll tell you the truth, some weeks definitely require 90 minutes. So it's whatever time you schedule, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, that you rapidly go through and try and get done as many of the action and to-do items off of your list. This will clear the slate, allow you to leave the office feeling stress-free for the weekend, and starting your Monday with a clean slate. To ensure that you're most successful with your rapid fire Power Hour, I want you to block out this time on your calendar, preferably Friday afternoon if that works with your schedule and you're on a normal Monday through Friday. But whenever you're at the end of your week, I want you to schedule that time. I want it to be a regular time that you look forward to every single week. And once you get that on your calendar, you are committed to working through your task list intentionally during that time. By doing this, you're setting yourself up for a successful, productive week, week after week. It is just 1 hour that could dramatically change your stress level, your anxiety, get those tasks done that have been lingering on and on and on. So I urge you to make the time, keep the commitment, and execute on your Power Hour. Well, that's all I have for you today. I just really wanted to share this exciting strategy that I find exciting because anything that can help me be more productive, go after my goals at a higher level, I want to share with you. While I've loved having you listen to Productivity Straight Talk, I need to be straight with you. No change, no change. Without taking action, nothing will change for you or your business. So based on what you listened to today, what did you learn? What are you willing to take action on? Are you committed to your rapid fire power hour? Are you committed to stop being distracted by all these pesky little tasks that rack up on our to-do list, that vie for our attention and distract us from what's really important? Are you committed to having the discipline to execute upon this rapid fire power hour to reclaim time to invest in your best activities? Well, if you say yes, I would love to hear about it. And you can share your actionables and receive support, guidance, and motivation from entrepreneurs just like you inside our Productivity Straight Talk private Facebook group. Again, you can share your actionables on the inside in our private Productivity Straight Talk Facebook community. And you can join us for free by going to productivitycommunity.com. Again, you can join for free by going to productivitycommunity.com. You'll enter your name and email address, and I'll send you a personal invitation with a link to join the Facebook group. Well, that's all I got for you today. That is my straight talk. And until next time, have a productive week. Hey, Productivity Straight Talk listeners. Yes, I'm talking to you. I have heard from several loyal listeners lately and realized many of you are listening to my podcast from the sidelines and haven't taken the next step to play the game, which is where the real growth happens. Many of you, even some of my loyal listeners, are not receiving my weekly email. And while that's okay, it does mean you're losing out on valuable inside information and resources you can't get anywhere else to improve your productivity and maximize your profits. If you want to step up to the plate and get in the game, head on over to productivitycommunity.com to join the Productivity Straight Talk community and start receiving exclusive content regularly. Again, that is productivitycommunity.com. See you on the inside.